What's going on, everybody? Welcome to GmiasWorld, and we're back with some more Madden news and updates. And what I'm going to ask you guys to do is go ahead and click that like button. Now, you can use your pointer finger, your thumb. I don't care what you use. Just go ahead and like that video for me. Thank you so much for your support as we jump into the fact that we have received 2 Madden patches in 2 days. Now, before you guys start screaming and running around the house like it's a fire, let me explain to you exactly what I think is going on. Now, remember, I told you guys about the previous patch. They had already stated that it was not going to affect gameplay, franchise mode, MUT, or anything else like that. This is the same thing, but guess what? They put in the description. They said it's cosmetic only. Who told you guys about the fact that I think that they're going to start adding dual chems to cards? Let's go ahead. Let's leave a guess. It was me. I told you guys that because what's happening is there's been a lot of complaints that has been overwhelming the EA Sports team for people that are like, yo, why are you putting out masters like Calvin Johnson, Mean Joe Green, and all these guys, and we're not getting the chems that we want? Why can't I put what I want to put on my players? That's what it's been about. And people have been raging uncontrollably. And like I said, I'm going to always listen to you guys, my viewers, as far as your complaints. Just because I don't respond to it doesn't mean I'm not listening. Some of you guys make a lot of sense of what you're saying. Some of you guys just want to ramble. You know what I'm saying? So pretty much when you become a married person, you start to be able to tune out rambling, okay? No knock on my wife, but she never stops talking. But that's neither here nor there. She will be back soon because you guys were able to get 800 likes for that pack opening, and I never thought you guys can do it, and you guys did it, so I'm very, very impressed. As a matter of fact, since you guys got so many likes in you, how about we get 500 for this video right here? I don't think you guys can do that either, but that's neither here nor there. Now, let's go ahead and talk about what I think is going to be happening going forward. Now, I've shown you guys this several times, right? With the Team Diamond players, there are other limited cards that can also use this physical chem and also turn it into a scheme chem. What I think that they're doing as far as cosmetics is, they realize that, you know, Madden Ultimate Team is what it's all about. The majority of the people that I run into now, they only play MUT. Like, if I run into a GameStop, you know, to go snatch something up, get a controller, whatever. Well, actually, no, I don't get controllers there anymore from GameStop. I only get them from Amazon when I break them playing Madden. The only thing I go into GameStop for is to see if they have any deals as far as, like, you know, you turn in this and then you get something like that. And then usually it's all garbage anyway, so I just use Amazon for that too. But sometimes the gamer in you just wants to see what's going on with new games coming out, and sometimes they have it. So that's, like, you know, truth be told, the only reason I go to GameStop. The last thing that I bought from GameStop was probably Madden 18? No, Madden 17. Because, like, let me tell you guys a quick story. I went into GameStop a couple years ago, right? And I was returning, what the hell was I returning? I was not returning, but I was, like, trading in some games, right? And then the dude looks at me and he goes, like, right in my eyes, he's like, we're going to need your license and a thumbprint. I said, what? You're going to need what? He's like, yeah, a thumbprint, and then we also need a butt cheek print. I'm going to need you to sit on that scanner. I was like, you know what, bro? I'm going to take my games. I'm going to leave here. It is no way I'm giving up a thumbprint to trade in 2 games that you're going to be 55 cents for. Like, it's just not going to happen. So I'm pretty much done. I'm done with GameStop. Like, I strictly do, Amazon all day long. I don't want to hear it. I just pay my money. If I got to break my controller, which I've only done once, guys, I don't promote that, but sometimes when you're in a close game and EA just throws a red ball directly into your mouth, sometimes it's very, very hard to not react. And that's what happened with me. So that's neither here nor there. Let's talk about the other facts that, what we were talking about right now as far as cosmetics, right? So look, cosmetically, if you look at my players, you'll notice that Sprinter Chem is on these guys, right? You'll notice everybody's rocking Sprinter Chem. What you also may notice is we can get other things on these cards, but it's just not available yet. I'm gonna show you how I know that that's going on. Like, look, like for instance, Telvin Smith, right? Let's take a look at this card, right? You see that extra slot there? I never put an ability on him, right? Because I don't think that I need to. But now that I see that he has out of my way, I probably should put this on him and then put him on the D line in my 4-3, and then have 2 out of my way players and 2 situational pass rushers. But I'm gonna because he's also situational. Now, he has everything. This guy has everything, bro. Like, he's just ready to, bro. He's ready to go. He's just ready to go. But anyway, you see that empty slot right there, right? How they show it with just the plus with the square. Let's go over it. I'm going to show you what I'm talking about as far as, like, your team captains. Now, all of your team captains should have this. For those of you that have not gotten every team captain token for free that EA has put out so far, I don't know if or when they're ever going to do it, and it may happen later on in the year. Okay, but I think I have some information about what they possibly will do in order to help everybody be able to upgrade their team captains all the way to a 99. You see over there, right? You see those 2 empty slots? This is why I know that part of what they're doing cosmetically is going to have something to do with adding additional chems. Now, I don't know if they're going to change the structures of the card, but they are going to allow us to finally get more things on the card. So what does that ultimately mean with the patch, right? Gameplay, nothing has happened to it. So right now, all I can tell you is that once they launch the Harvest promo, which is going to be happening November 16th, 2018, guys, please plan accordingly. I'm working on seeing if I'm going to be able to have a YouTube stream for my members. Okay, the members that have signed up to be to get special attention to their MUT teams, like you want specific answers. I'm really trying to get something on for you guys as far as the Harvest goes, but it should be coming very soon. So just look out on Twitter at GmiasWorld. When I tweet it out, you guys will know exactly what's going on with it. I'm going to definitely give you guys some notice so that you guys can be planned and ready to go, so you can have your questions ready and everything like that. But when you look at things like John Madden Coach and everything else that comes with it, right? I think when they say cosmetic only, they're going to figure out a way for us to be able to add more things to it. Like, you see the 3 things right there on John Madden that I'm using? I'm currently using a physical chem slot, D, and 2 passing. When you continue to go down and you see his additional slots, I think more or less they're going to start to make you be able to double up in that section. Because as far as the card layout, I don't really think that they're going to add that much more into it. I honestly don't think that they're going to do that. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We got 6 more promos that are going to add to John Madden. So ultimately that's 6 plus what we at Series 3 right now. So it's going to be Series 9. All right. That's where they're going with it. I think that this is just an update to try to test things out as far as adding those additional chems to it, in my opinion. Now, what else can you expect as far as cosmetics with it? Like, what are they going to be doing? I don't think they're going to be doing any further upgrades to the chems, because for the most part, the chem situation, I think what they did with Hot Hands was just, they altered it, and it just absolutely does not work right now. It just, listen, I'm going to tell you this right now. Hot Hands is an absolute joke right now. But I think what they did was they affected the sliders, and it kind of like, it's just kind of weird right now, like the way that it works. And I just think you can't pick the ball the way you used to prior to the last, Ultimate patch that changed the gameplay. I think they might have messed up with that a little bit. Because what happens is, before the patch, I was picking everything that was thrown to me. Because I no longer hold the button anymore, because I was kind of, towards the end of Madden 18, I got myself out of the habit, and I was able to fix that. Then all of a sudden, after the most recent gameplay patch, I can't intercept the ball anymore, or it's always drops. A lot of you guys know what I'm talking about. Go ahead and like the video twice if you know what I'm talking about. When you just right there, and the idiot that you're playing throws the ball right directly to your face, and it just drops. Okay, so just so you understand that, as far as the cosmetics goes with the red chems and stuff like that, I don't think the features are going to be enhanced. Okay, that I don't think is going to happen. What I do think is going to happen is that you're going to be able to have more things on the card. That's ultimately what this is all about, because they're going to be paying a lot more attention to MUT, because, again, most of us know the most exciting part about MUT is putting together your squad. That is the most important part about it. And that's why, like I said, when you guys have these specific questions, it's impossible for me to answer everybody's questions. So if you really, really want to know, that's why I give you guys the option in the description box. Right there at the top, you click that link, you become a member. When I go live, make sure you get in there. And when you ask the question and I see that you are a member, because you will have a globe next to your name and you will have special emotes, I will then answer your question for you. And again, you're going to be getting that at least twice a month. All right, so make sure you have all your questions piled up and you try to get it done, within the stream frame time. That way, everybody that's going to be there, because we have a decent amount of members, and everybody was pretty happy with all the things that happened for the first stream that we had for the members. Okay, so going forward, right, a guy like Sean Taylor, who hasn't gotten an update, he hasn't gotten any kind of love. I don't know what they're doing. He was the MUT master. I'm about to say Mats. I don't know why I'm thinking about Fortnite. But he was the MUT master for Madden 18. But right now, he's kind of lackluster as far as, his stats go. The 91 zone is fine. He plays unbelievable. I have no complaints. But I would like a little bit more speed without having to add 1,000 Redskin players to my team. You know what I'm saying? So with that being said, I think ultimately what we're going to look forward to doing is we're going to try to, when they update with the new promo and they put everything out, which is going to be happening, like I told you guys, November 16th, 2018, 10:30 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. Once they do that, we are going to be able to understand exactly what EA's plans are as far as cosmetics go. And guess where you're going to go to find out all the inside information? Right here at GmiasWorld. Click that bell. Make sure you have your alerts on because there's so many things happening from now until the promo starts and ends. And I want to make sure that each and every one of you gets exactly what you're trying to get out of your Ultimate Team. All right? So go ahead and hit that like button once again if you haven't already. Go ahead and subscribe if you haven't already. Feel free to share the video. Follow me on Twitter, Instagram, like me on Facebook, all at GmiasWorld. And I'm going to see you guys and girls next time. One love.